Riley. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining. If you're a long-term subscriber, I appreciate you hanging in. I know last week was a little doom and gloom, not the best, but I promise I'll make it up for you in just a second. So let's do this. Alright, so as I said, I promised I would make up for last week's sort of gloomy bummer video with a positive one, and this week we've got carpet python eggs, but not just any carpet python eggs. This has kind of been a long-awaited project for me. So this female right here is a female citrus tiger, 100% het albino, produced by Eric Burke of EB Morelia. I've had her for a few years, been raising her up. This is her first go. So, what you are seeing is mom beehiving around her clutch of eggs. Now, she's protecting her eggs because they would incubate them maternally in the wild, and as you can see, there's quite a few in here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to actually take mom off her eggs. I'm going to just give her a once over, visually make sure she's done laying them all, inspecting her. I'm going to get photographs of the eggs, all that stuff, and then call me crazy, but I think I'm going to let her maternally incubate these eggs because she's beehived them so nicely. Now, once I take her off those eggs, she's still got that maternal instinct and drive, so I'll put her away, but then she should go right back on those eggs. If she doesn't go back on those eggs, then they'll go in the incubator. But if you've been following the channel for a couple of years, you'll remember in 2019 I did MI with some jungles, and it was fantastic. And I said I wanted to do at least one clutch a year with maternal incubation, so I think this is the one I'm going to roll the dice on, just because she's got a nice big space, she's got her tub. So I'm going to take her out, I'm going to check the eggs, I'll show you that stuff, and then I will show you me putting it all back together. And in between, off camera, I'm also going to get her enclosure cleaned. So I've just kind of been leaving her alone. So when we come back, I will show you eggs without mom, and then show you clean enclosure and put it all back together. So don't go anywhere. So here's what the clutch of eggs looks like without mom on them. And for scale, you can see my hand. And I did a quick look around, but it looks like there's about 16 eggs in here. And I'm going to leave them in a cluster so mom can go back to beehiving them. I've distributed the moss and bedding around, and I'm going to add a little bit of moisture in the corners just to kick a little bit of moisture in there so she doesn't have to work as hard, and then we'll put her back in. So this is what a clutch of carpet python eggs looks like when it's perfectly laid. Such a beautiful sight. Alrighty, so eggs are good, mom's empty, anxious to get back to her eggs, enclosure's all clean. And let's watch mom go right back to doing her thing. Honey, no, your eggs are in there. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Mom looks good. She looks nice and tired though, so she's back in the lay box with her eggs, and we'll keep an eye on her over the evening, and hopefully she coils them up. If she doesn't coil them up, then my hopes for MI will be foiled. But anyway, we'll give her a shot, and that'll be sweet. But let's take a look at Dad while we're here. This is the sire to that clutch. If you guys follow me on any of my social media, you will have seen him recently. This is a possible super caramel striped albino, and this clutch will hopefully help me, one, prove out if he's super caramel or not, and two, we'll get to see what albino citrus tigers will look like finally. Caramel albino citrus tigers And yeah, everything in between. Some citrus tiger het albino variety, caramel citrus tiger het albino, and we'll see what level of striping we get. She's very striped, he's very striped. This guy was actually produced by Hesham, L-I-Z. He doesn't really do carpets anymore. He used to go by the business name Magic Carpet Python, if you've ever heard of that name. He's kind of more into fish and aquarium stuff nowadays, but Hesham, if you're watching this, thanks for this dude. He's a stud. So, yeah, a little bit more of a pleasant turnaround this week. Got another clutch of eggs on the ground safely, and waiting for a couple more. So, without further ado, I'm going to go get myself cleaned up and maybe have a celebratory beer for clutch number 2 on the ground. So thank you for checking this out this week. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted. It'll be about 50 to 60 days before those eggs hatch. So hopefully in 2 months' time we'll see little babies, and hopefully mom will beehive those, be happy to maternally incubate them, and we'll get a second shot at doing some more MI. So without keeping you too much longer, I'm going to jump off. Thanks for tuning in this week, and stay tuned. More eggs to come. Hope everyone's having a great season out there. Don't forget to support USARK, and I will catch you all next week. Peace.